Good morning, everyone. Grab your coffee. It's already Thursday. This week is flying by. So, um, we are hurricane free here in Central Florida and watching it move up the coast. I am done talking about hurricanes for a while, hopefully. And let's start talking about some accounting and some business related things. So, been watching what's been going on down in Brisbane at Zerocon South or Zerocon, and incredible. I mean, there's so much FOMO from my perspective right now. I just so want to be there and absorb all that. There's like 4,000 people, I believe, and I'm just throwing that number out from what I was told would be there. Once we have an actual number, I'll clear that up. But just so want to be there, and so been watching the news coming out of there and trying to find out what actually is going on in the world of Zero. Because things slow down a little bit heading up to ZeroCon, then they release a bunch of things, and then we get all happy, and then we want more. And so we had our ZeroCon a few months ago, and got a bunch of things like the Stripe feed, Stripe auto pay, which is now released. So they released those features as well down there and announced it that they will be released. The Stripe feed, I believe, is not live yet, but they announced that it will be by the end of next week. So that's really, really cool, and looking forward to having that. It should definitely be a huge help for those that are using Stripe and not able to reconcile that information on an ongoing basis. So getting access to that bank feed is going to make it much simpler. And if you are using the Zero Payment Service, it's going to automatically record the payment, the fees, and all those payments will then show up with, I call it greenlit, as the payments are all matched on the right-hand side and they turn green. So all you got to do is accept them. So that is one of those great things that I think everybody's going to really love. Let's see, I had some notes here. So auto pay. Everybody's like, auto pay, we need this. And yeah, I was the first person to say we need it and love it. It is version 1, so you can only accept credit card payments with it. There was a breakout session, I believe, yesterday that Craig Walker was doing where he was going to detail some of the enhancements that they're working on. So I don't know what that is or what those enhancements are at this point, but I am going to reach out to get a detail of that from the team, the payments team that is led by Craig Walker. So, there are a number of different things that I know I would like, starting with Stripe ACH, and we'll go from there. We'll get that detail and find out exactly where that's heading, because I think that is a great feature as well. Something else that was mentioned was practice templates for chart of accounts. So you no longer have to use a standard chart of accounts. I'm going to dive deeper into that as well, find out what that's all about, and be able to share some of that information with all of you. And then connecting projects in Trello, so that if you're using Zero Projects, you can track time and tasks and have that sync into projects directly from Trello. So I haven't tried that as yet, but I will definitely do that and report that back as well. So with that, those are the key product takeaways that I got from what I was able to capture from my end here, half a world away, literally. And been watching a lot of the feeds coming through, and definitely have ZeroCon FOMO. So hashtag ZeroCon FOMO. And I've been using that all week. And I sure am wanting to get over to Brisbane for that next year. I'm gonna plan that for 2020. But looking back at yesterday, it marked my sixth. It was 6 years to the day that I attended the first Zero Con in the U.S. in San Francisco. So, been to each of them here in the U.S. Would love to know from other accountants, how many Zerocons have you been to, whether they're globally or here in the U.S.? Would love for you to chat that and let us know that. And, you know, we haven't heard where the next Zerocon is. Would love to know, where would you love to see the next U.S. Zerocon? So my vote, and it's not U.S., is for Toronto. I've made that perfectly clear now that HubDoc and Canada, Zero Canada, have been making a huge push. I'd love to see us move up north of the border and have a Zerocon up there. Been a great city. Love going up to Toronto. And I think it would be a great venue for that. So that's my voice on that. If that happens, I don't know, but it would be great to see that. I'm just checking out here. See if anybody's out there, if there's any comments or anything like that. So give me a second here. So, I'm hitting the wrong damn button here. Not getting what I want to see. So there we go. All right. So with that, we will bring this morning to a close. Gonna get some more coffee in me. We are drawing to the close of the 9/15, or actually the 9/16 filing deadline. That's coming up next week, and working on taxes. All right, we will catch you tomorrow, everybody.